Huh, huh, Hi everybody. Um, this is my loosen up video. So I'm standing here on my balcony in Pune, where I've just shifted a few weeks ago, and this is a beautiful balcony. As you can see, there are, it is a nice tree over here. So this is one kind of a tree. I'm not sure what kind of tree it is, but it's one kind of a tree. And over here is a second kind of tree. And I'll just show you a little bit of the view. It's a bit of a small view because we have two buildings here, but from exactly about 1:30, so right now in fact, until about 3:30, we get sunlight over here. So as you can see on the bottom, we are just getting some sunlight that's coming in. For the balcony. So basically, when the sun goes in between these two buildings, we get some sunlight. One other thing that I'd like to show everybody is that we just got a composter or a compost machine. It's here. We got this from a company in Bangalore called the Daily Dump, and it's not a machine per se. It's just it's called a Kamba. So if you go on Google and you type in Daily Dump Kamba, you can find something like this. You can find this exact one, and they sell it all over India. So I'll just show you guys a bit about how it works. So in this is the composter, as you can see. Hopefully you can see it. And so we open it like this, and you basically put your wet waste in here. So I'll just open this and show you guys some of our wet waste. Right? This is what it looks like inside. And so basically, I'll explain how this works. So you first put, so when you first get this, you put at the very bottom of it, you put some dry leaves. That's to kind of like absorb the moisture that comes from the compost. And then you begin to put your food waste in the top kamba. So the first kamba over here, you start putting your food waste. On top of the food waste, you put something called remix powder, which you also get from the Daily Dump, which is right here. In this bag, we have some remix powder. Remix powder is just like a fancy name, I think, for what is cocoa peat or coconut husk. So you put your wet waste, your banana peels or your onion ke, chilke, all that stuff. Your kitchen food waste. Then you cover that with some cocoa peat, and then you put newspapers, like I had, on top of it to basically protect it from fruit flies. So I'll just demonstrate. So we're just putting this newspaper back to stop the fruit flies from getting at the food. Excuse me. And then you cover it. And you cover it back again with this lid. Yes. Yeah, so essentially you keep on putting the kitchen waste in the first kamba until it's full. After it's full, you mix it around slightly with this sieve that has also come from Daily Dump. And then you move it from the first one to the second one, and then you restart the first one. At the same time, also Daily Dump gave some microbes, which comes in a small white powder, which you also put inside. It sounds a little bit complicated, but really it's not so much. And on the Daily Dump website, there is a full video that's probably more professional than this one that explains it. And in my little link over here, I'll just include the link to that Daily Dump video as well. Yes, so it's not so complicated to have a compost and to start composting at home. And very soon we will be also getting some plants over here. Right now it's empty, but soon we're going to get some pots and we're going to start growing some organic foods in our balcony. And our goal basically, or one of my main goals, is that to start eating as local as possible. So eating local foods that come nearby, so as to reduce our carbon footprint. And secondly, also ensure that those foods come from farming practices that are sustainable. So for example, there's something called a regenerative farming practices, or bioorganic farming, which basically means that you're not putting in any chemicals into the soil and you're not tilling the soil. So you're ensuring that the topsoil is very loose, and sorry, you're ensuring the topsoil remains intact and continues to increase in nutrients. So yes, thanks so much for listening. I tried my best to be as loose as possible. I'm not sure how good of a job I did, but I tried to remind myself to stay loose and smile as much as possible and use my some bouncing wherever possible too. So thanks so much. Hope you learned a little bit about where I stay in Pune and also the composter. And you can also get one as well. It's very easy. And one tip before I leave is that you can get this composter. So if you are going to start composting, look on Daily Dump for what's called a starter pack. And the starter pack comes with everything. So you get the kamba, you get the rake, get the remix powder, get the microbes all together. I think the total thing cost me about 2,500 rupees. So it's yeah, so that's the price in Pune. In Bangalore it's about 1,800, so it's even cheaper for all of that. Yes, so all the best everybody, and speak to you soon in the core task 3.